Oh, I think it's a pretty good frame. Out here, Legion Park in Pinedale, Wyoming, to go over some Sublette County and the northern and southern Sublette County real estate stats. Maybe next month I can try to kind of break it up into like Bondurant, Daniel, Pinedale, Big Piney. I don't know, something like that. But this is the first time doing it. Let's just see what kind of happens. Sublette County stats: active listings in July of 2026 for residential homes. These are houses. This does not include land. There's about 76 active listings on the market, and there were about 24 new listings put onto the market. When I did my short snippet, I included solds, but that's going to be in northern and southern Sublette County. So let's go to that. For northern Sublette County, basically every zip code outside of Big Piney. Boulder is kind of like 84321's got some area that's in southern Sublette County. But there's like a half a home out there probably. I might change my polygon in the future. I don't know. We're testing this out, but I'm blabbering for no reason. There were 59 active listings in northern Sublette County. 17 new homes were listed in northern Sublette County. 10 homes were sold. Your new median list price was $585,000. So whenever anybody listed a home and then you take the median of all that, it was a $585,000. Sold median list price, this is kind of interesting, it was at $384,000. So the homes they're actually selling were cheaper homes if you were looking at it from a medium standpoint. Active median list price was $660,000. We're going to compare this to Big Piney later because I do think it's an interesting thing. Sold list was at 93.7%. So if you listed a home for $100,000, typically you were selling it for $93,700. It's a good way to kind of look at it. And then average days on market was 147 days, taking more than 100 days to sell a home here in northern Sublette County, which has kind of been the trend for this area. And then your absorption rate, so how long it would basically take if there was no more homes put on the market and the demand stayed the exact same in July, how long would it take to sell all those homes? It would take about 7.61 months, which is basically saying that Pinedale is in a buyer's market. Anything that's above 6 months is effectively a buyer's market. Anything below 6 months is a seller's market. So a good example is in Utah. I want to say the absorption rate was like 4.5 months. And there's a whole lot of complexities there, but that would be considered a buyer's market. Where this market, because of that absorption rate, would be a seller's market for northern Sublette County. All right, cool beans, Paden. Interesting, Nito Cabito. What about southern Sublette County? What about Big Piney? Southern Sublette County, there were 15 active listings on the market. 7 new homes were listed in July of 2026. There was 1 home that sold in southern Sublette County. Your new median list price of $308,000, which compared to northern Sublette County was at $585,000, so about half, close to half. Active median list price is $250,000, so the active homes on the market are typically listed at $250,000, which is less than half because your active for northern Sublette County was $660,000, and then your median sold price of $348,000, which is actually pretty close to your northern Sublette County at $384,000. So that gives you an idea. Homes listed in southern Sublette County are typically cheaper. Homes are selling for a little bit cheaper, although maybe it was a wonky month, I'm not sure. And then homes are being listed for cheaper than they are in northern Sublette County by hundreds of thousands of dollars. Sold to list ratio at 87%. So if you list a home for $100,000, it's sold for $87,000 if you're looking at just that stat, which is about 5% less than northern Utah. Absorption rate was at 10 months, so even deeper into buyer's territory, even into a buyer's market territory. And then lastly, average days on market, this is kind of super interesting, was 63. I would almost need to take an average for the entire year for this, which I still think it's lower than northern Sublette County, just because there's months that homes haven't sold, and so there's just less listings, so it's even easier to skew the numbers. So just taking a minute, and this is just me talking to you in Sublette County in general. If you're looking to buy a home for a little bit cheaper. Your median sold price in the Big Piney area, or 83113, is going to be cheaper than the northern Sublette County area. Next month, I could try to break that down a little bit bigger. It's still, even with southern Sublette County being at 63 days on market, that's still 2 months before your home even gets under contract. So if you're listing your house, expect it to sit on the market for a bit and take a time for a buyer. And don't be expecting multiple offers or anything too crazy like that. And then lastly, expect to be probably getting offers that are below your list price. It seems like between 93 and 87%, those are significantly less. When you were looking at like the COVID times, we were seeing in Utah 101, 102. I think we even saw 103 one time, where those were the moments where you're getting so many multiple offers and you were going to make it so that you're going to sell your home for more than you listed at. But that's just not the market that we're in right now. So that's your Sublette County real estate stats. That gives you an idea for Pinedale area-ish. That gives you an idea for Big Piney area-ish. Comment down below if you got a specific area that you want me looking at every specific month. Other than that, well, whatever. Just let me know if you got any questions. Other than that, I appreciate you watching. Hope you're doing well. Bye-bye now. The park over there at high school, Devin Call had a fight club over there that I fought Matthew Boyce. Police confiscated the videos for that.